reselling worth it in 2026? Some may say yes, some may say no. Me personally, I'm kind of in the middle of it, man. I can't say no, but I can't say yes. But I can tell you 10 things that I've learned ever since starting reselling a week ago. Number 1, reselling gives you a different perspective on life and the value of what people think an item is worth depending on your intentions with the said product. To a person that's selling any sort of item on an app, marketplace, whatever the case may be, depending on your intentions, maybe you just want to get a quick buck out of it. Maybe you genuinely want to sell it because you're not interested in the item no more. Maybe you have like a PS5, you just want to sell it because you don't game anymore. You could put that product up to who knows, $300, $400. If you really don't care about money, if you really just want to get it out of your hair, you'll sell it for lower than what it is. A lot of people, when it comes to reselling, will tend to say a number when it comes to negotiation, even when knowing that the value is actually more than what it is priced at. To one person, an item can mean nothing, and to another person, it could be a gemstone. Number 2, you gotta figure out what sells and what doesn't. What items are in season, what's out of season, but it's all within actually doing sales and negotiating that you will learn what goes on and what's not worth it to buy to flip for profit. Now imagine you're learning a new skill set. Let's say you're trying to learn a sport, right? Let's say you're trying to learn how to play football. You're not gonna figure it out right away after doing one drill. You're not gonna learn how to fully play after hitting the sled one time. That's not how that's gonna work. You need practice, you need to get into it. You need to work on yourself when it comes to that certain skill you wanna do. Repetitive reps, consistency, and determination. Willing to learn, be open-minded. A lot of people ask, what's the best thing to sell? What's the best thing to flip? In my opinion, from what I've learned in the past week, there isn't really any. You have electronics, you have men's watches and all stuff like that. Clothes is a good one too. But at the end of the day, there's no one singular thing that sells the best. Anything can sell. Anything has a price on it, depending. Some things may be out of season. For example, I tried selling lawnmowers. I tried selling, Logitech steering wheels and shifters. I've tried selling guitars. Mainly, I've been kind of selling to the pawn shop, so that's kind of been my biggest thing. But I've been trying to find certain stuff that I believe can work with the pawn shop to make a quick buck. But in all of this that's been happening, I've taken quite a few L's. But with going through that, I've been able to learn what sells, what doesn't sell, what's in season, what's not in season. The more you actually do, the more you'll actually learn. And you gotta have fun with it, bro. For me, what I've enjoyed the most about reselling, going to different places, meeting new people, is definitely sightseeing, enjoying nature, enjoying God's creation, bro. Sometimes you just have to get out that freaking room, get off that freaking couch, and go do something, bro. Number 3, reselling is a learning experience and isn't for everyone. It's a learning experience because you're not just gonna learn things overnight. You're not just gonna make $100,000 overnight. You're not just gonna profit like crazy overnight. It takes time, bro. It takes a lot of patience. And if you have bad sales, if you have bad negotiations, it's okay. Take it as a learning experience. Like I've said before, failure is not the end of the world. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep getting up. And sometimes, man, on a real note, things like this isn't for everyone, bro. Some people don't have the patience for this. Some people don't have the patience to buy something, listen on Marketplace, and wait for, an offer. And that's okay. That's what the side hustle comes with, though. And if you're not willing to enjoy the journey, and if you're just there for, for the heck of it, that's cool too. But don't sit there and think and wonder why you're not making money. It's all about the process. It's all about patience and consistency. Number 4, not everything is worth buying. Let me repeat that myself because I have been going through this so many times this past week. Not everything is worth buying. Not everything is worth selling. Just because you see some freaking panties that some grandma is selling on Marketplace doesn't mean it's gonna be worth flipping, bro. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean, bro. And it comes to what I was saying before. You got to actually do this. You got to actually negotiate. You got to actually make sales. You got to actually try the reselling game in order to figure out all these things. What's not worth buying? What's not going to sell? what's not worth your time. Traveling to these places to get these items, wasting gas, everything comes into play and is accounted for. My brothers and sisters, you gotta be smart. Number 5, you have to have patience in this game. It's not a side hustle when you can make money quickly like that. Depending on the knowledge that you have and how good you are at sales though, can make a difference though. All it takes is confidence and patience and understanding of the game that you're in. You keep getting the reps in, you keep being consistent, you keep willing to learn, be open-minded, you're gonna do fine, bro. You're gonna be chilling. And when it comes to having confidence and being patient with the game that you're trying to understand, it's just like a job interview. It's just like, meeting someone for the first time. It's okay to be nervous and stuff like that, but you want to be confident in yourself, bro. If you're not confident in yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't think you can do it, you're cooked already. Let's just be real. Number 6, you can start with very little money and flip stuff like crazy. But you have to be smart, like I was saying. Sometimes you just have to wait for the right opportunity to strike at. Like I was saying before, not everything is worth buying, bro. Every time you see something, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I can flip that. Brother, who wants to buy your grandma's freaking panties on Marketplace? Nobody, okay, pal? When the time is right, God will make it happen. When the opportunity is right, you'll strike. Again, you just have to be patient. You have to learn the game. You have to be open-minded. You have to be willing to learn and to be coachable as well. Watch YouTube videos, do your research, and get into the action, most importantly, because you're not going to learn without doing it. Number 7, reselling is also a great side hustle to do even if you have a 9-to-5 job as well. Because check it out, here's the game. You can use that 9-to-5 to fund your side hustle, to buy more items, to resell, to therefore make more profit. More profit, more money. Listen, man, going back to what I was saying was you can use as little money as you have to flip stuff like crazy. But if you have a job actually, bro, and if you actually want to get into the game, if you actually want to experience side hustling, reselling in 2026, use your money to invest in yourself, bro, whatever money you have. Some people do stocks. Some people invest in certain businesses that they're trying to accomplish. Other people resell. It's all about investing in yourself, learning the ropes of what you're trying to do, and bro, most importantly, have fun with the journey, bro. Have fun with the process, with the failures, with the ups and downs. Sometimes there will be days where you skyrocket sales. Sometimes there will be days when you don't even have nothing coming up in your messages. Nobody hitting you up with offers. Nothing good on the market. But that's okay. Patience is key, my friends. Number 8, you learn negotiation and sales skills. Hey, Jimmy, is this lawnmower available? Yes. How much you want for that, John? 40. Where do you think that conversation is going to go? Learn how to be professional, but at the same time, know your worth, be yourself, be authentic. If you don't have any negotiation skills, no sales skills at all, great. This is perfect to learn. If you do, that's a plus. But with this game, when you learn how to talk to people, how to negotiate with people, dumbing down the prices on stuff, trying to make that little bit extra room to make more profit in whatever you're trying to buy, to sell, you know what I'm saying? It's an important factor, like I said, to be open-minded, to be able to be coachable, to learn. Because there's a lot of things you can learn with this game, bro. When it comes to reselling in 2026, it's a pretty good side hustle. You just gotta have the time and the patience and the wanting to do it. Number 9, you set your own schedule, by the way. No time, no day when you clock in. You don't go into a warehouse at 7 a.m., 5 a.m. You're not going to an office building at 9 o'clock in the morning, coming out at 5 p.m. with a business tie and a suit and all the fancy clothing and whatnot. You make your own schedule and hours. You determine your plays. And you determine the structure of your day. Man, I could wake up at freaking 9:30, 10:30, 11 a.m. Wake up, get right to straight to business. You feel what I'm saying? There's no time limit. There's no deadline. There's no specific time where you clock in. It's you. You're the boss. That's the best part. Who don't want to be their own boss, girl? And last but not least, number 10. People always need quick cash. So deals, no matter what, if they're slow, if they're not coming in, deals are always gonna come around no matter what. There's millions and millions of people all over Marketplace, bro. All of these reselling apps. There's billions of people in the world, bro. I promise you, the sales, the opportunities are always gonna be there. So don't stress yourself over it. That's why you need to be patient. But also remember, not every deal is going to be a good deal. Overall, is it worth it to resell in 2026? Yes, it has its pros, it does have its cons, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it. Especially nowadays, a lot of people like myself, if you don't have a job, or if you want to get out the house and explore the world, travel, meet new people, start a side business, get into the risks, I'd say it's a perfect fit. But like I said, it's not for everyone. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure you smash the like button, smash that subscribe button for more videos like this, and comment down below any other videos you guys want to see. But other than that, boys and girls, this has been your boy Angel, and I'm out. Peace!
Yeah. Lord, forgive me from my ways and save me from my sins. How this beat knocking, but I can't go and seek revenge. Time to worship God, I'm about to kill my flesh with this. Like this my testament, I do the best with this. Feel like a modern day disciple, gotta